Take tax deductions for elder care. It's a common view in society today that children should be considered as caretakers of their parents and elders when their time comes to retire. With the help of medical development, this can contribute to prolong the elders' lives and enjoyment. Tax deduction for elder care gives the caregivers the chance to get back taxes and dues for money they have spent in taking care of their elders. This can also provide financial assistance in the next years. Here are tips on how to take tax deductions for senior care. Seek legal advice. If you have no idea what to do in filing a tax deduction for elder care, you must ask assistance to proper authorities. You may consult a lawyer or the people who work at the IRS for tax deduction matters. Check the IRS. The IRS Publication 501 states the exemptions, standard deduction, and filing information about tax deduction for elder care. With this, you will have an idea about the requisites and provision you must comply to acquire a tax deduction for elder care. Verify the elderly dependent's wage. Before you can file at the IRS for the selected tax year, you must know the maximum income prerequisites. So better confirm the dependent's income returns and earning, including the benefits from Social Security, pension, interest, and dividends. This will help you get settled on other issues concerning your dependent's income. Estimate the dependent's expenses. You cannot get a tax subtraction for elder care except when you convene this requisite. Compute whether you have covered half or more of your elderly dependent's living wage and expenses. This includes the insurance, housing, mortgage, transportation, medical care, and the like. If you covered less than 50% of living expenditures for an elderly dependent or share the aid of your dependent with siblings, you can utilize the Form 2120 or the Multiple Support Declaration. On the other hand, you can only utilize this if no one, either you or your sibling/s, can assert the 50% coverage. Incorporate your expenses. If in case your dependent resides with you, you must include a part of your own expenditures used by your dependent. Get a tax break. For further details and information, you can examine the IRS Publication 502 or the medical and dental expenses regarding the medical expenses matter. If you have covered 50% of your elderly dependent's medical expenditure coverage and unable to claim your elderly dependent for other expenses, acquire a tax break and integrate it with your personal medical disbursements. Confirm your status. If you have resolved all the requirements and issues, You can complete and print out the worksheet for the Determining Support in IRS Publication 501. This will help you verify if you have met the criteria to obtain deduction and exclusion for your elder care support. These tips may seem complicated and confusing. You just have to remember that meeting up all the requirements can make your life easier before filing a tax deduction. If you have a hard time doing it, you can always ask for some assistance from people who have the knowledge of filing tax deductions.